Hey, hey, how's everybody doing? So I wanted to hop on and talk to you guys this week about perspective. I love that topic, and I was really wanting to share that with you guys this week. And then I had this perfect thing happen yesterday. It's like, well, that'll tie in very nicely. But before we do that, I just want to share with you guys where I am. Sorry, there's my kids. I'm in my condo, and I'm hiding out in the bedroom so that it's like when you're on a family vacation with your parents and your kids and your husband and everybody under the sun. So anybody could bust in at any moment, but this is where I'm trying to hide right now. But I do want to show you guys, in case you're thinking of coming on our amazing retreat with us, I want to give you a little glimpse of the view from the bedroom. Oh, isn't it so nice? This is my happy place for sure. So yeah, if you are thinking of joining us, make sure you sign up. We cannot wait to have you. It's going to be awesome. But I wanted to talk about perspective because I think it's something that is so important and so critical to everything we do and how we react to things that happen to us. So, little example from yesterday. I drove down first with my mother and my daughters and our dog. And then my husband was coming down the next day with my father and my son. So 14-hour trip with that group I just mentioned. Yep, I'm still smiling. And we got here, and my cleaning lady had gotten the wrong day. So she had me on for the next day. So I was like, okay, that's no big deal. She's like, I'll squeeze you in. I just don't know when it will be. So ended up being kind of a disaster. 14-hour trip. You got all your luggage. Can't really unpack because someone's coming in to clean the place. So we decided to put on our suits and go hang out at the beach until she got here. Well, she didn't end up getting here till like 6:30 at night, and whatever, it was totally fine. And she looked at me and she was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's totally fine. In fact, I said, why don't you stop cleaning? We'll have a glass of wine together. She just looked at me and she goes, I can't understand how you're not furious right now. And I said, furious about what? Things happen, no big deal. And she just was kind of floored that wasn't really mad about it. Whatever, it's life. And then I started thinking, I was like, wow, she really was so thrown off that I wasn't mad. And I remember texting with one of my girlfriends that day too, and I was kind of telling her we were on the beach and why, and she was like, oh my gosh, you must be so mad. I would be so pissed off, and just, that's not right. And I remember thinking, but why? What will that do? What will being mad or pissed off do but ruin my day and ruin my wonderful cleaning lady's day? So, but it struck me as here's two people that completely were thrown off by my perspective of it, and which tells me their perspective is much different. And how do we react to certain things? Because I kept thinking, and I said to my friend, I go, it doesn't really matter. We're just sitting on the beach. She's like, yeah, but that's not right. And I think about so many times I hear people talk about the word right and who's right, and but it's just not right. And I think to myself, but what does it matter? What does it matter who's right or wrong? She made a human error. What am I going to do? Be furious with her? It's not a big deal. You figure it out. But think about your perspective and how you do view things. And are there things you could look at differently? And would it change your whole perspective and your whole demeanor about it? Because we are completely in control of how we think about it. Sure, I could have been mad about it. I could have been mad and said, don't ever do this again, or I'm not paying you, whatever. But I guess I just don't understand the reasoning behind some of that. And I think maybe it's because I've practiced it for so long and done so much of this work that it doesn't make any sort of sense to me. But I understand it, and I understand how people look at it that way. So think about a situation that you're really having a hard time with, and can you change your perspective around it? Can you switch that up, and will it change your feelings and how you're reacting to it? Because it's not about who's right and wrong. It's really not. It's about how something is affecting us. That's what matters. So think about that. Think if you can come up with an example for yourself, and feel free to share it with us. But we're going to dive into perspective this week. So stick around. It's going to be fun.